everyone, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. So I welcome you again to your English class, and today we'll do word meanings, sentences, extracts and back exercises of the poem from your Honeysuckle book. And the name of the poem is The Kite. It is written by Harry Ben. And I have made a separate video in which I have explained this poem in detail. And if you have not seen that video, you can check the link in the description box. So let's begin with word meanings first of all. And the first word is breeze. It's a noun and it means a gentle wind. The second word is flaps. It's a verb which means flutters. The last word is soars. It's a verb and it means flies or rises high in the air. So now let's make sentences of these three words one by one. And the first word is breeze. The sentence is a cool breeze is blowing today. The next word is flaps and the sentence is the bird flaps its wings to fly. The last word is soars and the sentence is an eagle was soaring high up in the air. Now let's do extracts from this poem, and the extract number 1 is how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. So the question number 1 is when does the kite look bright? And the answer is the kite looks bright when it is new. Question number 2 is how does it snap its tail? And the answer is it snaps its tail with a dive and a dip. And the last question is what is the kite compared to? The kite is compared to a ship. Now the second extract is as over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. When string goes slack, you wind it back. So the question number 1 is what happens to the kite all of a sudden? And the answer is the kite becomes very active all of a sudden. Question number 2 is when does the kite seem to rest? And the answer is the kite seems to rest when the wind falls. And the last question is which word in the above stanza means the same as stormy wind? And the answer is the word gust means the same as stormy wind. So now we'll do back exercises of this poem, and there are 2 back exercises, and the first exercise is given on the page number 28, and here you have to list out the action words in the poem. Okay, 3 words are already given, that is dive, dip and snaps, and you have to add 5 more. Okay. But before doing this exercise, let me ask you very simple question. Do you know about action words? Yes, we have done it earlier also in previous classes. But before starting this, let's discuss it once more. Action words, which are also known as action verbs, okay, simply express an action. Alright, the action is something the subject of the sentence or clause is doing. For example, sleeping, sitting, napping, etc. For example, there's a sentence like I'm talking to you. So here I is a subject and talking, it's an action word or action verb. Okay. In the same way, another example can be like I go to school every day. So here also go is an action word or action verb. So now let's look at some more action words from the poem. And the words like soars, rides, climbs, pulls, falls, all these are action words or action verbs. Now let's look at the meaning of these words one by one. And the first word here is soar, which means to rise very quickly to a high level. Okay. The next word is ride, which means to sit on something such as a bicycle, motorbike or horse and travel along on it, controlling its movements. The next word is climb, which means to go up or go towards the top of something. Alright. The next word here is pull, which means to move something towards yourself, sometimes with great physical effort. And the last word is fall, which means to suddenly go down onto the ground or towards the ground without intending to or by accident. So this was all about this exercise, and I hope you have understood this. And now the exercise number 2 is read these lines from the poem. And the lines are, then soars like a ship with only a sail. So the movement of the tailless kite is compared to a ship with a sail. This is called a simile. Can you suggest what or who the following actions may be compared to? So here also, before doing this exercise, you all must know the meaning of simile first of all, as it is given here that when two things are compared, two different things are compared, that is called simile. Okay, so simile is basically a literary term where you use like or as to compare two different things and show a common quality between them. Okay, like here in these two lines, then soars like a ship with only a sail. So here the movement of the kite is compared to the movement of the ship. These two are different things and they're showing the same quality. Okay, actually a simile is different from a simple comparison. Actually it compares two unrelated things, like here ship and kite, both are different, they are not related to each other, but we are comparing both of them, they are showing the same quality. Okay, all right. So I hope the concept of simile is clear to all of you, and now let's do these 5 sentences one by one. And the first sentence is he runs like a deer. Okay, the second one is he eats like a horse. All right, next is she sings like a nightingale. Fourth one is it shines like a star. And the last one is it flies like a bird. Okay. So these were the back exercises of this poem, and I hope you have understood everything. So this is all for today, and we'll meet once again in a new video with a new topic. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.